You guys, welcome back. We are first episode of the month. This is September 3rd. At this point, my wedding is in 25 days.
Oh
And I
my
am
God.
counting the Friday of wedding weekend as like that is the start because that's
Okay.
when we're leaving our house. We are saying ta-ta to our babies. We will have somebody coming to take care of them. So that is like official. So if it's the third minus 25 minus 3 is we have 22 days until wedding weekend begins.
Sorry, I had to get a drink. That's wild. Yeah, and then I will be there. I
In
leave on Thursday.
21 days.
I will be there early. I'm so excited. That's so exciting.
I'm so excited. You know it's really funny, guys, because you would I don't know, maybe you wouldn't assume this from I don't know. The way that like my family operates is that like we bond with people very quickly. And like, if somebody is important to like my sister or myself, like my parents are like, yes, they are here. They are family. So I told Maddie, I was like, you can just like fly to my parents' house, like come up with them. My mom has to come up separate because she's bringing my dress. You'll just go with like my dad, my sister, and one of my friends. And we only literally, I only met her in person. She only met my parents at the same time, in April. So it's just like really funny because that is so normal for us. Like that is just
Mhm.
our MO. But I think it's so funny. Um, you'll be like with them, spending time with them without me.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, it was so fun when we were there. I mean, it was Easter when I met them too, which is funny. We were
I
like
know.
dyeing eggs and all that stuff.
We
But
were
yeah, I
like
know.
living our childhood fantasy, just like playing and dyeing eggs and recording TikToks and talking about boys and like just
Oh,
it was so fun.
that was the big dating era.
Yes. Oh my God, that was wild. But we have 21 days till you come, 22 days till wedding weekend commences. And I am so excited. I am obsessed with the dresses you ordered. So I can't wait to see. Don't tell me what you're going to wear. Let's do that.
Okay,
That's kind of fun.
I'm picking it up tomorrow. I have three black dress options. It doesn't hurt to have more than one black dress. So like I might
Yeah.
end up keeping because I have one that I wore to my sister's birthday over a year ago. And then I ordered two. So typically I have three dress options. That's for like not the because we're not going to the what's that called? The dinner before.
Rehearsal dinner.
Yeah. We're going to like the after
After party, yeah.
yeah. So need a black dress for that. Also, I need a dress for I'm going to opening night of the symphony in Pittsburgh. So I need something for
Oh,
that too.
slay.
So might wear that, get some use out of it. And then I think I ordered two different dresses for your wedding, which eBay man said it's a little too much for the symphony. So I'll probably go with like the black dress thing.
Mm.
So we'll see. We will
Yeah.
see. I pick them
Oh,
up tomorrow.
that's so exciting. Oh my God. Yeah, like we talked about this a couple episodes ago, like on the mid-year reset, just how I'm it's still very much viewing my wedding as the end of the year. Like that is my new year, just because it's been there's a excuse me, a lot to do. And so after that, it'll just be a little bit more relaxed and kind of coming down from all of the excitement. And I was like so stressed out for like the day after the wedding. I was like, oh my God, that's gonna be like sad. And my mom's like, well, we can just come back to your house and hang out for a little bit. Like, we don't have to like, we can, because that's gonna be like really crazy. I'm like, that is gonna be crazy. Why don't you guys come over? So I was like, Maddie, book your flight for Tuesday because I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but we will. It'll be good. It'll be a good, just like debrief. So I can't wait to do like a wedding recap episode.
It's gonna be so
Oh,
fun.
I can't. It's gonna be so
Uh,
good. Well,
uh,
you are, as we record this, we're a couple weeks ahead, but you just moved in to your apartment.
yeah, so it's Friday right now. I moved in on Wednesday. Um, I saw this on my close friends list, and if you're not in my
Hmm.
close friends list, just message me close friends, and depending on who you are, I may or may not add you to it.
It's pretty
Because
exclusive.
it is very exclusive. Because like if I'm showing things about where I live, like I don't want to die. So and just know like I am locked and loaded, so don't be crazy. Apparently, Allie, there is a serial freaking R word running around Pittsburgh, and it is bad. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
yes, no, it's like it. I literally only found out because of effing TikTok. Not even well, I don't watch the news or anything, so like, how would I find out? But he is doing the R thing in the morning. So I think there was like it was bad. It's bad. He's on the loose. So if I'm walking around, I am locked and loaded. I am no dummy. So
Yeah.
yeah, good thing to think about. But anyway, I people were asking for an apartment tour, but like honestly, like I have a corner of boxes. I only have like one or maybe like 3 boxes left. I have a list of items I have yet to go back to my parents and get because like you like forget stuff. But what I was saying on my close friends list, I saw this really funny TikTok about this girl who was moving, and she literally invited all of her Hinge dates to help her move, and
Mm.
didn't tell them how they knew each
Oh
other.
my God.
But
That's
eBay Man
really
pulled
funny.
through. Yeah, eBay Man brought a truck, and I had to leave because I had to be here to pick up the key at a certain time. So he fended for himself with my parents and did well. He did well.
Mm. That's always a good thing to is I don't like to say the word test because I think that that's like kind of a toxic thing in relationships, but it's a
Uh-huh.
good, for lack of better words, a good test to just be like, how do you get along with my family? Right?
Hmm.
Like I saw this TikTok and it was like if your dad or like if your dad or the person you're dating, like if they treat your significant other like, hey, come help me like move this ladder or like doing any sort of like manual labor, like
Hmm.
you're in the club. And immediately my brain goes, the amount of times my dad has been like, "Oh, James, you're gonna help me with this," and James is like, "Well, what am I supposed to say? No, like obviously,
Uh-huh.
like he's not asking
Uh-huh.
for your guys' fucking help because you're not gonna do it." And I'm like, "I know. We are princesses with very loud mouths. We are not gonna do what we don't want to do." And James, he always the first time he ever went on vacation with it was my dad, Kate, Matt, Durkin, friend of the pod. Um, was it just oh, and then two of Kate's other friends, and then our friend
Hmm.
Luke. So there was a
Hmm.
lot of us. My dad takes us, we called it like the college, like summer break or college summer camp. We can't remember, but he took us camping because we always went camping as kids. And my dad likes to think he's like one of the kids, like we're all just getting into a bunch of trouble, whatever. It's downpouring. Kate and I are sitting in my dad's truck. They're putting up the tent. James rips open the door and he's like, "Are you two gonna get out here and help us?" And my dad goes, "James, don't even bother. They're not gonna be helping us." So I like rip the door back and I lock it. And Matt shows up and Matt's like texting me. He's like, "Where should I park?" And I was like, "Just park here and then come to the car. Right? I'll let you in real quick." And then James goes, "Matt, you're really not helping us." And he's like, "I have to go talk to the girls." And my dad's like, "James, stop asking. They're not going to help us." I'm like, "It's pouring rain." And I think this was the first or the second time we did our college camping trip.
Hmm.
So James really didn't know my dad all that well.
Oh wow, man, he
I mean,
really got put through it.
we assimilate the family quickly, but he knows
Yeah,
what he's getting into. Like
yeah.
you got two sisters. We're not gonna be doing that type of shit. Like I'll do manual labor if I
Truth.
need to, but if my dad's there, I'm not doing jack shit.
Truth. Yeah. When I order my bed this weekend, like eBay man, my dad, someone better come and do it. I got stuff to do. I got a multi-million-dollar business to run, a huge podcast to talk to sponsors. We got
We
stuff.
got work. We
Gotta
have
work.
work. You
I
better
got
work,
oh,
bitch.
well, what was I gonna say? But yeah, this time, the second time my dad my parents have spent time with eBay Man, and went so much better than the first time. And this
Oh,
time, let's be honest, my
yeah.
dad is my dad is like me, a little bit A little bit just like reserved in the beginning, I would say.
I think
Um,
skeptical.
I'm reserved. He's skeptical.
Yeah, I
Correct.
wouldn't say you're skeptical. I think yes, more you're reserved. The dad is skeptical.
Correct.
Yes.
And my dad was like, because eBay Man runs his own business. My dad, during we went to lunch, and really good. Never had it before. It was what's it called? Noodle, not noodle head. Some I can't everyday noodles in like like a mile from here probably. And my dad was like, "Yeah, do you ever think about doing this? Like, what do you think about this?" Like, giving him all these ideas, and like, I know how
Mm,
eBay Man's brain works, and he was like, "I'll have to put that in the bank of." He's like, "I got too many ideas." I'm like,
yeah.
"Join the club."
All right.
Um, literally. But then when we were leaving, my dad's like, "When are we going biking? Bring your bike to the store," because my dad works on bikes, and then eBay Man lives like from my parents now. Well, I live now about like 35-ish from them, and he lives like an hour and 10 from my parents. So my dad wanted to fix his bike because Eva Man's bike is like 20 years old, and my dad would never let someone ride a bike that's 20 years old. And my dad's like, "Well, if you're ever like in the area," never gonna be in the area.
Yeah.
And then
Not
he
anymore,
texted
unless with you.
literally. And my dad texted me and he was like, "Tell eBay Man to drop his bike off at the store near his house, and then they can ship it to me, and then I'll ship it back, like ship it to the store my dad works
Yeah, yeah,
at."
yeah. Huh.
And I was like, "Oh," I'm like, my dad's like really thinking how to like
Yeah.
get this bike fixed.
Yeah, no, that's his MO right now. He is like,
Yes.
bikes are my thing. You're not gonna be going around on a bad bike when you're dating my daughter.
Wait, my dad's fucking Mexican. Now he's a Boston accent.
Well, I can't do a Mexican accent. How
I
horrible
know.
would that be? So I go to what I know. I go to what my dad sounds like.
I know. Oh, that was just funny. So now he'll get that done and we'll have to go biking together. That's what he likes to do. And
That'll
that's,
be good.
that'll be
That's a
good.
good bridge.
It's a good bridge.
Yeah. So we have a couple of this week in pop updates, or breaking news. Again, this is, I hate to say it, it's coming out a little bit in advance. So y'all know we'll already know about this, but we're talking about it anyways. So number one, I am rewatching Stranger Things because the new season
Love.
is going to be coming out. It's so good. I don't know about you, but I cannot, like, I cry so much through Stranger Things. There are so many scenes that are just like so heartbreaking. And I think it's just because, like, they're little kids. Like, they are straight up so young when, like, season one was filmed, like
Maybe I have to
11,
rewatch it.
12. Huh?
What I said, maybe I have to rewatch it. What are you watching it on? Disney?
Netflix. It's a
Oh,
Netflix
okay.
Orig.
Oh, I
Yeah, yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know that. Okay, I'll add to my
Yeah.
list. I'll watch that next.
Yeah. So, you've never watched Stranger Things?
I did, but like so long ago, and it
Oh,
was
forever
very
ago.
disjointed. Like I don't think I watched it like
Okay.
chronologically.
You need to watch it. It is one of my favorite shows just because it's just so cool. It's like science fiction. I love that type of shit. But
Mhm.
anyways, Millie Bobby Brown and her husband Jake Bon Jovi adopted a girl, little baby girl this summer, and
Oh.
she just put out like a post on Instagram, and I love like no pictures of the baby. Basically saying like please respect our privacy, like we're so excited, we're so happy. Like I love this because not only do I think we need to just like not be so entitled to celebrities and famous people's like children. Like that I
Yes.
feel like is it's just weird. But she also had like a really hard time like growing up in the spotlight. Like after Stranger Things like first started, like people were just like freaking mean to her and like bullying her online and like all this sort of
Mhm.
stuff. And like she's like a child. Like it was super weird.
Mhm.
I don't know why she got all this hate. Um, I didn't watch the first season of Stranger Things when it came out. Um, I don't even know if I had Netflix. I think I was like using my friend's account. But I would like see this stuff online and I was like, who is this girl? Like, why are they so mean to her? Like, she literally
Mhm.
looks like a child. What's going on? Um,
Yeah.
I don't know, super weird, but I love how she has found her person. Yes, she got married young. Like people are like, "Oh my God, they're gonna not be together, blah blah blah." It's like, okay, you guys are such douchebags. Like when you grow up in the spotlight, you grow up. Like you are
You
forced to
grow
grow
up
up.
fast.
You're around probably more adults than kids ever, right? Like I mean,
Hmm.
at least on the set of Stranger Things, which I know she's been in other things, but like that was really her adolescence. Like at least there were other kids on set, like it kind of maybe makes it feel like a school a little bit. Like maybe you get
Hmm.
some sort of normalcy, but um yeah. And then I was reading through the comments and it was like, imagine John Bon Jovi being your grandfather. And I was just like, that is like that's so gaggy. It's so cool. I am super happy for them because she just is I just love her. She's just so cool.
Yeah, I saw some really nice positive comments or like, yeah, imagine that being your grandfather. You have very wealthy parents. One of them is real like she's like probably more adjusted than most like maybe child stars.
Yeah. It seems that
She's
way.
she does a lot of philanthropy.
Philanthropy.
Yes, thank you. Words are hard. With she has like 1 million dogs and cats she's rescued and animals. I mean, it's just and they value their privacy. Like
Yeah.
what could be more good than that?
Important.
So I
Yeah,
wish if I am reincarnated, I hope it to be a child they adopt.
I am dead. And I think a lot of the discourse is also just from like
What could
you
it be
find
like?
that it's like from people that are just like miserable about their lives. Like we always know that, but it's like
Yeah.
this person is like sharing with us. They don't have to share this information and they are, and you're like such like a weirdo in the comments. And then I guess there was a picture that is either new or it's resurfaced of like her and Jake, and there's a stroller, and people are like, "Oh, of course you're doing a paparazzi walk after you release this." And someone was like, "I'm pretty sure that's an old picture, and their dog is in the carriage." Like people just love to like be so shady and so
Uh,
rude, but I'm happy
yeah.
for her. I love her. She is just like she's just my favorite. I think she's like so cool. Like when I grow up, I want to be her because I think she's just so cool. And like
She
she
is
has her
cool.
like her brand like Florence by Mills. It's like skincare, comfy clothes, like different things like that. I'm like, girl, fucking go off. Like go off.
Go off, queen.
I love her.
Love.
In not so loving celebrities transition,
Mhm.
Katy Perry has been she's wild. Like
Wait, did they get divorced?
her and Orlando Bloom, yes. Yeah. I don't there's someone Orlando Bloom filed, but I don't blame
Oh,
him. I don't blame him.
go on.
She's twisted. She's twisted. She's weird. She went on the fucking Jeff Bezos like space thing to the when they like did their like 7 minutes in space.
Mm, mm.
She supports Elon Musk. She is really having a flop Tropica tour right now. Like she's trying to
Oh,
just do too much, Katie. You're doing too much and you're corny boots. Um, Allegedly she got electrocuted at her show.
oh my God, that's kind of funny.
I mean, karma.
Eh.
Karma is the guy on the Chiefs. I can't with Katy Perry. Her getting electrocuted. I don't know if like it was real. Like I was watching some spill sesh videos and people were alleging that she did because she like goes up into this like spacecrafty type thing on her tour and like her leg just starts like violently twitching like nothing else
Oh
does.
wow.
And I mean, I don't think anything was like released as far as what happened, but this whole tour, people are speculating it was all going to be like super spaced theme because like she would have just been coming off of the space thing,
Spacecraft.
whatever the fuck it was called. I can't even remember. Um, People were just saying like it looked like a dildo going into the sky because it really was. The shape was pretty
Ah.
phallic. But her whole tour people were speculating it was going to be around this space theme. And then after she was getting backlash, they changed a lot of things. So it's really messy. Like it really is.
Oh,
It looks like things were changed last minute. Like it
okay.
doesn't, the coordination is not there. Certain things seem to be missing. Like it just, like they should have just gone with it. Like people already had the
Okay.
tickets. They should have just
Okay.
gone with the original plan because whatever this is, it's like, it doesn't look rehearsed. It looks weird.
Uh-huh.
It's odd. It's very odd. But so I don't know. I don't know if she was actually electrocuted. I think it's a little funny. It's a little funny. I'm sorry. If she was hurt, that's obviously not funny, but I think she's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. But people,
Well,
when you do crazy shit at concerts, like when you have these apparatuses and all that sort of stuff, like you're hanging and suspending, like you have to expect that something could go wrong. Um, like on
yeah.
Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour, she goes over the crowd in this Cadillac, and one side totally it was like going down, and she's like hanging on. She's like, "Stop, stop!" Like it's like stop the music, stop the concert. Like this is a crisis. I was like, "Oh my God, she could have literally fallen out of that," or like even if she was harnessed into it, she could still have just been like dangling in the air, and that's really scary.
I like I would if I was doing that, if I was Beyonce or anyone, I'd probably have like a net underneath so that way, I mean, it wouldn't look as
It
cool,
ruins
but
the
like
visual.
yeah, but like I don't know, I don't want to die.
Girl, they're in it because they respect the craft. They love the art of
That's
it. They're
the
willing.
vision.
The
Yeah,
vision.
you're I mean, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, think about, that Pink video where
I know.
is it like na 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 na, and she's like literally doing 800
Yeah.
fucking flips. Never heard about her getting hurt.
She's she's just of a different breed.
I love Pink. I always did. Like she was like cool and rocky and like wow.
She's always been cool.
Yeah, always. We used to have a Pink CD in my mom's minivan. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I love
We had
that.
the explicit version too.
I have. Do you have any more this week in pop? I have one.
No, I didn't because as I was researching, you came on the Zoom, so I said, "Perfect. I will do two stories."
Oh, we love a research a minute before we pod.
My notes, my notes. Yeah,
I go
yeah,
ahead.
I want to. I forgot what I was gonna say. My brain just
Okay.
like lapsed. Let's hear yours.
I have two. Funny we're both wearing green, and I was gonna wear a hat, but then I didn't because I just ran out of time.
The
Oh man.
hat was because the hair is crazy.
Uh, I I'm super ugly, and I have girls' dinner tonight, so I'm like, I gotta turn this ship around.
You will. It'll be a good
Uh,
excuse to like put on a cute outfit, get out of the apartment, like take a break.
Yeah, the only time I literally left so far was to go well, okay, I've been here, not even 2 full days yet, so let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I haven't even driven my car since I got here, which is weird. I, like, went and checked on it. I'm like, "Is my car okay?" I walked to the gym, which was fucking fantastic. Love that for me.
I love
Um,
that.
it it's not going to suck in the winter because it's not. But
But even if
anyhow,
you have to drive in the winter, like
I
at
don't
least you
the
get so many
parking.
months. Oh, is it
Yeah.
parking?
Yes, and it's just hard to park in Shady Side where the gym is, where I am too. But yeah, it's a 12-minute walk. So like 12 minutes in the snow. Is it really that bad?
Um, I don't know what like Pittsburgh winters are like, but I'm not doing that shit. It hurts your face.
Yeah, it's a
Like
little bit different for you.
I used to like when we were in Vermont, my gym was like a 10-minute walk. And sometimes I would walk in the winter if I like didn't want to shovel out my car. I would literally wear like I had like a gaiter up to here. I would wear my hat and I would just be like trudging. But then it would take me like twice as long to warm up because now I'm fucking
Um,
freezing and I'm like, "Oh my God, my body hurts. This weather sucks." But maybe I don't think
mhm.
Pittsburgh is as cold.
No, 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 no. Okay. Anyway, when this comes out, it'll be a little bit after. There'll be new episodes out, but Love is Blind UK version. So many good things happening.
Did
One
you
thing from the
start?
It's ongoing right now. Like I
Okay.
just watched all the Wednesday episodes. Um, it's super good. It's funny what thinking back from the very beginning of watching Love is Blind, how the people when they're saying what they do for jobs, how that just
Yeah.
like changes over the years. Like that's just like an interesting thing. Like they're very much like, I'm a CPA, I do this, and then now like there's a guy who is an entrepreneur and started his own gaming company. There's a guy that's a human designs coach. There's like it's very interesting. There's a dancer and
Mm.
fitness instructor. It's just kind of cool to like see that side of it.
Mhm.
But the guy who is a human design coach, he's very much on like trusting his spleen. It's really interesting the communication he had with the girl he was maybe going to be with. It it's a whole thing, and when they meet in person, like, she doesn't wanna give him a hug. It's like which
Oh,
I'm totally down for, like, if you don't wanna hug someone, like, don't hug someone,
yeah.
but it was just, like, the whole situation was just, like, very interesting, but what I
Did
wanted to
they
bring
feel like they had a connection?
so, there were multiple times where if they were in person, they would have seen the visual cue of the discomfort or the
Right.
appreciation or of the other person.
Right.
But because you can't see each other and they both weren't, in my opinion, doing a good job of like really voicing things,
Like
like
they
he
weren't
kind
being
of
totally honest.
yeah, so, like, the communication got a little bit, like she thought he was into her more like, it was just, like,
Yeah.
confusing. So, like, she thought he was gonna propose, and I'm glad he didn't because they wouldn't have been a good match. I don't think they
Right.
would have been a good match. Um, it would have been bad, and she was, like, waiting for him to propose, so, like, when she watches the season back, I'm sure she's like, "Oh, yeah, that makes so much more sense," because
Right.
she was anticipating it, but, like, the day she thought he was gonna propose, he was like, "We're done." And I think she got mad because she was like, "You were telling me I make you so happy, I do this, like, you would, one day maybe meet my mom," and he was like, "Yeah, like you did make me happy and like sure, I'd introduce you to my parents, like, you're great, but like you're just like not my person." Like
Ah,
and to me I was like that makes total sense, and to her she was like, "You can't say that and then not propose to me." And I'm like, if someone like you can be my friend and meet my family and like I don't want to marry you, like you
right. But
like
these
like
situations are so heightened because you don't have
yes.
access to anything. So
Yes.
you're saying, "Oh, I would introduce you to my mom," and you have literally nothing else to talk about. You can't do anything. You're like, "This guy wants to fucking marry me. Oh, I'm gonna do it." Like
Yes.
I wouldn't survive.
Yes.
No, I would have a mental breakdown.
So anyway, I wanted to bring up it's kind of a little bit of health side of things too.
Yeah.
There's a couple and they're going grocery shopping. The guy is he's in charge of the physical fitness for the army, and I don't know if he's also like his own like brand of a trainer or just for the army. I think he's just for like the British Army. And the girl, she's a flight attendant. I'm forgetting their names right now, Billy and maybe Ashley. Um, and they're going grocery shopping and they're talking about like how like what did they buy, blah blah blah. And he it reminded me of me and eBay Man, and not like in a bad way at all. eBay Man just eats differently than I do, and that's totally fine. Lifestyles are very different. But we're still like health focused in a way. But with them, she was asking like, "What do you typically buy?" And I guess like minced meat is like a big thing for like British people all the time. I know. I guess it just means chopped up meat,
Oh,
right?
I have no idea. It just sounds
I, I
good.
think I think it's like chopped up meat and maybe like a little bit of things. But he was like, "Yeah, I just pretty much buy like minced meat or some meat and like a veg and like he eats like very very clean, very regimented and doesn't buy snacks because he will tend to snack." He said during Christmas, like that's the only time he's like not watching things, like tracking his calories, things like that. But he's like, I have to be routine because I'm asking, the army, like I'm training these guys. Now, I look at that like one of two ways. Like if I like, I have chocolate every single day of my life, right? Because I don't struggle anymore with having things in my apartment, having
Mhm.
things around me. Like, I'm not gonna, there's bread in my freezer. I'm not gonna, because there's bread in the past, I wouldn't be able to stop myself. Now that I've worked on that, like, that doesn't phase me to have items in the house that I used to quote unquote binge. For
Mm.
him, that's something he can't do because he won't be able to stop himself. So that's a technique you can use. My philosophy is, let's work on that and get to a point where you can be
Yeah.
around those things and not binge. That's just my own philosophy, and I think you agree with that too. Because, like, what are we gonna
It's
never
not real.
have?
It's not realistic.
Yeah,
Like,
like, what are you never gonna be around it ever again?
right.
You
Like,
know?
even though you are outwardly looking healthy and you're saying you need to be very regimented because of your job, like that is true.
Hmm.
But if you're saying the only time that I'm, kind of fucking off is around the holidays, it's like, well, that's kind of an indication that there is a gap happening and it's
Yes.
worth exploring because
Yeah.
when let's say you get out of this army job, what then is just that big excuse or that big motivator, whatever you want to call it, is gone,
Gone.
and then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
it's the same thing about, like, being motivated because of a holiday trip or because
yeah,
of a wedding or because of anything, right? Once it's gone, then what? Like, example, we went to lunch and it was Thai food, so it was like heavy on like the noodles, and like I ordered an extra appetizer with straight protein because I'm like, just get me as much protein as I can. And then eBay man wanted to, my parents haven't had, there's a matcha place next to it. It's like matcha ice cream and whatnot. And he wanted them to try it. And he also loves matcha. And he's like, let's go get ice cream. And I was just like, and so while we're eating, everyone, my mom's a food pusher, and so is he, which is great. And they're like, have some more. I'm like, no, like, I'm good. I'm good right now. And do you want to get matcha too? I'm good. So then we went and got ice cream, and I had a few licks, a few bites, and I was good. Like, I didn't need a whole bunch. But old me would be like, I have to eat everything. I have to have all the dumplings. I have to have my own cone. I didn't get my own cone. I had maybe, I don't know, 5 spoonfuls of his, and I was good. But getting to that point gets you so much freedom. So, back to the story, back to Love is Blind, they're conversing in the grocery store about like what they're going to be buying. And I also thought, she was like, well, we can get some onion, we can get this. He's like, oh, no, 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 we don't even need onion. I was just like, why are you saying no to veggies like onion, you know? So then she's like, well, I'm not as regimented as you, and like I want to get some sweet treats, I want to get this. And he was like, no, 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 we cannot have that in the house, like I can't control myself. And then she's like looking at this area of like all pies and cakes, and he's looking at it, he's like, that's 600 calories in that thing, like there's no way, that's not worth it. And you could tell she was getting like, whoa, like, someone was telling me what I could or could not do. I also would feel panicky. I also would feel like, what are you doing? Telling me what I cannot do. Like, whenever flashback to like um Army Man was telling me, like, basically asking for like an update where I was like every hour on the hour. Like, that gave me like freaking anxiety. Like, I can't imagine someone telling me what I cannot eat. Like,
yeah.
I don't tell Eben man what he cannot eat. He doesn't tell me. Like, he's like, want some ice cream?
That's
I'm like,
super
no.
fucking weird.
Yes. So it wasn't like he was telling her what she could not eat. It was by proxy because he did not want it in the house. And if they're going to be living together, it's the same
Yeah.
thing, right? So you could tell she's like, oh my god. The next day they have a conversation. He
Okay.
he flips it around. I give him kudos. He listens. She shares that when she was growing up, she was like skinny as a bean and she got bullied. And I don't know if she was skinny as a bean because she is relatively healthy weight now. Like, I don't want to be like she's underweight. I don't know like what's healthy for
Yeah.
her body, but she looks healthy now. And she was saying growing up, she was skinny as a bean, her words. And I don't know whether that was genetic or that was because of reasons we don't know of.
Yeah.
But she used food to put on some more weight and to be healthier. So whether she was not eating enough, who knows what the situation was. She didn't go into details. That's her story. But she used food to, not restrict, and found herself putting on a little bit more weight and was healthier. And the idea of him restricting her and the way that he sees food in such a structured way was giving her so much anxiety. And like,
Yeah.
she was like, I don't want to look at food the same way you do. I don't look at it as like restrict, 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 which I loved when she said that. And let me tell
Yeah.
you, he was like, I am so sorry I made you feel that way. He's like, that's the last thing I ever wanted to do. And she was worried about how routine he is. And he was
Yeah.
like, if she's a stewardess, so just keep that in mind too. Her schedule's crazy. And he was like, if you're, only in town for 2 days or whatever it is, and I was planning to go to the gym, he's like, I'm going to cancel everything and spend time with you. You're my priority. We'll have the sweet treats. We'll have whatever you want. I never want you to feel that way. And I was like, what a good man,
Mm.
Savannah. Like he
What a good
full
man, Savannah. Yes.
he
Yeah.
fully did
Um,
not understand until she, told him, was
right.
vulnerable with him, which is great. And I was so happy with that conversation after, and she felt so much relief after that, which was great. So I think that was a good thing to see on TV, like a very
Yeah.
healthy couple. And he was just so like, he was so open and so understanding. It was great. Very kudos to Billy.
Yeah. That is, and I think a lot of the times people are afraid to have those conversations, like whether it's like TV or real life, because there is this vulnerability of like being so honest and open, and then the other person not understanding and like leading with compassion. But you can't expect somebody to know what triggers you or what's important to you if you don't communicate that. And so I do think that's like such a healthy thing to see on a dating show, because there's always
Hmm.
so much chaos and craziness and toxic things that it just like skews, I think, people's perception of like relationships sometimes, versus this is a really
Hmm.
healthy and real conversation. Like this is what real people are talking about with
Yeah.
people that they want to have a life with, versus I don't know, like the crazy other bullshit that you see on like these dating shows.
Yeah, and like, they're living in La La Land the first couple
Right.
weeks they're together because they're, talking in the pods and not having that day to day. Like even like I noticed the difference like when you're navigating a relationship. Like I am so structured. So
Yeah.
when I'm with someone who's less structured, it does give me anxiety. Like it does. I'm like,
Mm.
like, you know what I mean? Like there's no food in the fridge. What are we gonna have for dinner? Like I've said that. And it's weird because a small part of my brain, I don't know, this is just something that they have pounded into women over the years of the patriarch. Why can't I talk?
Patriarchy. It's okay. You almost had it.
Patriarch. Pa-
Patriarchy. There you go.
patriarchy. Okay.
It actually is. If you whisper something, if you're not sure how to say it or you're trying to read it, if you whisper it, it
Uh-huh.
makes it easier. And I think that's probably just a confidence thing. It's probably because like no one is hearing it around you.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know because of years of that, but like there have been times where it's like we try to be so amicable.
Amicable.
Wow. Am I okay? And this is like stroke number 10.
Oh, that's not good.
Anyway, um,
We
wait,
try and be amicable. We
hold
don't.
on a second.
What?
When does this come out? When does this come out?
The 3rd of September.
This is our second. We didn't talk about our 2-year anniversary of the podcast.
Maybe we'll record a bonus episode for that.
Okay, well, that comes out on the 27th. BT
Oh,
dubs. Because its anniversary's on the 25th.
what if we dropped it? This is so. We'll talk about this offline. Let me write it down.
We can't even keep track of our wins. We're terrible.
We're not terrible. Stop it. We have a
I
lot
know.
going on.
We do. So anyway, back
Fine.
to what I was saying. Like I found myself trying to be like, yeah, it's fine. I'll eat air for dinner. Like,
Ah,
like why? And so now I'm like, we got to go shopping. We need food in this bitch. Like, I gotta like. I'm like, where's the extra protein? Like, I'm much more like he's
yeah.
like, oh, we'll have pot stickers. I'm like, I don't need extra gluten because I try to stay away from gluten. And there's not enough protein in there. I'm like, where's the extra? Now I'm just so like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not being so easygoing that like I'm fine with starving. Not anymore.
Right. Yeah, and I think there is this weird pressure when you're like in a new relationship. At least I felt this when I first started dating James. I was also a much more insecure person. Like I had a lot of mental health problems, a lot of food problems. But I was super embarrassed to eat in front of him. Like I was so
Mm,
mortified. So if I was going to eat something, it would be like a salad or it
mhm.
would be maybe a bagel or a wrap, like things that I felt were less embarrassing. And I mean, it was obviously just like my own food issues. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm trying to find food that's less embarrassing to eat. That's why I'm
Well,
laughing.
I think it went to like, if it's too indulgent, that is embarrassing for some reason. Like, I don't want to
Oh.
be looked at any type of way. So there was, in a sense, like some safe foods. But even at that point in my life, very I was comfortable with food to a point, but I think it was just like, I don't want to like look like a pig in front of him, or I don't want to like, what if there's
Mm,
something in my teeth? Like it was a really like insecure thing of like
yeah.
having this new boyfriend, and he's a little bit older than me, and he is,
Wait,
just,
how much older is he?
but just a year, but I was a freshman.
Oh, okay. That's a
But I'm
big
saying
deal
like
when you're.
freshman in college, like I'm like dating this older guy. Like it
Yeah.
came with some street cred. It did. I'm sorry.
Our wait, it's just so funny because like I've always dated like even man's 35, so it's like just funny. Like X is 7.5 years older than me. So like in my mind, I'm like older. Like how much older is James?
As a freshman, these things matter.
They
They
do.
matter.
They do.
I was very cool. I was very cool. I was with the older
Mm,
guy. And like all my friends were like seniors and juniors. So
mm, mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I was always with the older kids. I would have been friends with your ex. I'm
He
just
didn't go to college, so
but there is this pressure that women I think for the most part innately feel because of like the society and the patriarchy and like be smaller and do less and don't take as up as much space. And we have it in the movies like, oh, this girl will eat a salad, right? No, like what? Like why is this such a thing, especially like early 2000s movies or shows or whatever this bullshit. It's like it is
I
programmed into our brain. So of
it
course you feel
is.
it. And you're in a new relationship, you're trying to get comfortable, and then when you're comfortable, you're like, "No, no, like this is actually me." Like bitch
Yo,
has got a big appetite. Like I
I
know what
have
I want.
you.
I'm gonna eat every couple of hours. Like even James can go forever without eating. And I'm like, I'm fucking
So can
famished.
eBay man.
He's like, it's
Yeah.
been 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, next meal, please. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we take care of ourselves so our metabolisms are in a good place. Like, I need food. I need food now.
The one night I was like, I'm going to make a snack. I made like a 5 course meal, and I'm laying in bed. He's like, "What smells so good? I have like all this food in bed.
You're
I
like,
don't like eating.
what? What?
I don't like eating in bed, but like also I didn't want to like, eat in the kitchen by myself. It's like
Yeah,
9:45, 10 because like we were just running around that day. But yeah, now I'm like, oh honey, it's on. I eat
it's on.
food. I eat food, and he hasn't seen because I obviously just moved into my own place,
Right.
so he hasn't seen like how I operate in my home and
Your
like
space. Yes.
in my space. So like he's gonna be like, "Why is there so much food in your fridge? It's just you." Bitch eats. A
Because I
bitch
eat.
eats.
Oh
Cause
my
I
God.
eat.
Yeah, she ate. There are no crumbs. She
No
puked and ate it
crumbs.
again. Um, I
Ew.
have to admit something. I eat in my bed a lot. I don't. Okay, let me addendum. I don't
Real,
eat
real quick,
things.
drop in the comments. Do you eat in bed or are you anti-eat in bed? We need
Wait
to
until
know.
I finish what I eat in bed. Wait for this
But
because
no,
it's
no, no. It's no,
okay
no, no,
in
no.
general.
They're strict. No eat in bed. No eat in
Okay.
bed. Drop in the comments. Are you team Allie, disgusting cockroaches in bed, or are you team Maddie, clean, does not eat, no crumbs in bed?
You ate in bed. You just said it.
What time?
You said strict.
It
You.
wasn't my bed. It wasn't my bed.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I will have coffee or tea or water, Coke in bed, Diet Coke. Right. I will have a beverage. Do you drink in your bed?
Water on the side.
But you will drink in the bed.
Water.
You won't have coffee in the bed?
Mm-mm.
What the fuck? You're missing out on the simple pleasures of life. Okay, next time I almost said his name. Next time you're with eBay man, have him make you a coffee and bring it to you in bed. Nothing better. I'm
See,
under the
the issue
covers.
is,
I'm
go ahead.
naked. I'm having my coffee. I
Naked.
sleep naked every night. It's
Naked.
cleanliness. What? You don't?
No.
What? That's crazy.
Do we have to do a second poll? Naked or clothes? Like
Who
heathen or
sleeps clothes?
non-heathen?
Especially with your partner. My goodness.
We both wear clothes.
What?
Yeah, he's like real weird, but not real weird. He's like, I have to have a shirt on and just feel my skin just feels weird if I don't.
What? That is bananas. Drop it in the comments. Okay. Are we eating in bed? Yes or no? Do you sleep with clothes on or naked? Yes or no? I do always
Basically,
I keep clothes by my bed and my slippers so that if I have to get like if there's an emergency, I know where clothes are. And when you were here,
smart.
I did sleep with clothes on, to be fair.
Okay.
Just so you know.
So
If I have guests
basically,
in the home.
basically, it's Team Maddie, clean clothes, clean bed. Allie, dirty crumbs, heathen.
Oh my God, this is slander. Okay. I will drink my coffee in bed. I'll have a Diet Coke in bed. I'm very
Uh-huh.
careful. If I'm eating in bed, it's yogurt and it's just like fruit, maybe a little granola, but I eat like this. Or if I am sick, I will have like a little pasta in bed. I don't eat things that are like crumb producing.
Mm.
I also, my coach Kelsey, my coach Kelsey, haha. She recommended that I bring my bedtime snack to bed because she's like, Allie, who gives a fuck? You need to eat this, and if you're not going to get up and put it in the sink, put it on the bedside table. Who cares? And I said, you're my people. Because let's be real, there are some nights where I am just feeling tired and I need to have a snack. So
Okay.
I eat in bed.
Okay.
I don't think it's
Okay.
gross. I don't think
Okay.
James ever does, but it's not crumb producing. Again, like I'm not a slob. I change my sheets every 2 days because I think just you have to be clean.
Wow, every 2 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
because we have like 5 sheets and the cats sleep in bed with us. And, I just,
Okay.
the
Yeah,
part of the
cat, I get
routine.
that.
I love it. So take back those hateful comments, okay, about me being dirty.
I took back half of them. You
You take
still.
it all back. All right. We need to do some research because I think sleeping without clothing also helps you sleep better because you're less hot.
Well, I will agree. I am all about being freezing when I sleep. Like,
Yeah.
I do love to be cold, which I want to get a chili pad. I got to figure out the
It's a
air
chili pad.
conditioning. You put it under your like, I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe you sleep on top of it, and it basically keeps your bed like a certain temperature, whatever you want it.
Wow.
Um, they the pricing on that, I'm not 100% sure, but you want to get one that's like not
You want it high
like
quality.
yeah. Like it's on my list of things that I need, but like right now the high on list I need is like new tires for my car, so that's kind of up there. I don't want to,
Talk
die.
about not being clean. Your mattress is on the floor.
It's on a piece of plastic.
I did
So
notice that. I did notice that. When you
listen,
sent me, it was either a picture or video. I go, oh,
yeah.
actually, you know what? She got the plastic on the floor. That's actually a good idea. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta clean my floors too because my socks. I have were getting tortured. So there's so many things I got to do in here right now.
You need a good mop bucket.
Well, it's yeah. I was just gonna do. I don't want to do chemicals in here. I'm just like
You don't
so
have to.
over.
Yeah.
No, so water, vinegar, and like essential oils is like what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do because it's wood. It's like hardwood floors.
Yeah, but
So
you can still use a mop. Or are you gonna get on your hands and knees?
no, I was gonna get like a reusable like microfiber one, and like you don't want it sopping wet. You don't do sopping wet in hardwood floors.
It doesn't need to be sopping wet. You can dunk it, wring it out a little bit, but I love a mop. It's my favorite activity. And then you get to change the water a couple times so you're really seeing like, oh, all that grime is gone.
Maybe I should. Yeah, that's a good point. Good
You can
point.
do a mop with hardwood floors. Yeah, you don't want it like sopping, but you don't need it
Mm.
sopping either. And
But
you
then
want
what?
one where you put the mop in and you like hit the crank with your foot and it like zzz.
I had that one in my old gym. It was nice.
I
Yeah.
love that.
And yeah, and having two buckets, one with clean water and
Yes,
one with the dirty water. Oh, buckets! I need to
it's
get
elite. Oh,
buckets.
you need some buckets.
I'm going to a it's like art. It's like a thrift place, but specifically
Ooh.
for like art supplies and crafts. I bet you I could find
Oh,
buckets there. So like teachers go there and buy the pound of like markers and
that's so
crayons,
cool.
right? So I might get some. They probably have like all kinds of like random shit because I want to start painting like
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
and I could
God, you
paint by
should
my
get a
window.
little easel by your window. Wow.
I know.
That is romanticize your life.
And I just noticed there's a hanging thingy in my hair, like a nice hook on the ceiling. I'm gonna get a nice plant that I can hang from there in like a woven basket because you can't like put anything in the walls. You know, there's like a few things here and there I could put on the walls. The already holes
You
are
can
already
put
there.
things in the wall. What are you talking about?
You can't put any command strips or anything like that. If I
A
do
nail.
want to I can, yes, but I don't want to do that yet because I don't know
Oh.
like where I haven't like figured out where everything's
So
gonna go.
what you should buy is like a little putty patch kit. Like you can go to like a I don't know, hardware store or whatever, and it like is a little like a container of putty, and then it has like the cover on it. It has like a smoothing out. So this comes in real handy in my house because I love changing my mind. But you just take a little bit of the putty, you put it over the hole, and then you wipe it, and then you can just kind of like buff it out. And if your walls are like white or like neutrally, it will cover it.
Oh, okay.
That's because if you don't like if you're you I feel like you're afraid of
Yes.
doing
Yes.
something and it not being perfect. That is what I do
Gotcha.
because I
Yeah.
changed my mind.
I like.
You
So
should
anyway,
get
I'm
a
gonna.
pathos plant. Oh my God, if you lived
That's.
close, I would propagate mine and I would give it to you.
There's a beautiful. Well, there's so many like Pittsburgh pe- plant people all the time that are like giving
Yeah.
away propagations, and there's a really cute plant store on in the corner like down the street from here. I could always see like what stuff do you have on sale because
Yeah,
it's
honestly.
like where's your dying plant I can bring back to life with a little
Fuck
sun.
yeah.
um
Yeah.
but I wanted to talk about two things. We'll do that off air. um Monthly goals really quick because
Yes.
this is our monthly episode, and let's just talk about like monthly goals you're working on for September.
I am just maintaining my like where my mental health is because as we record this, like we said, wedding is fastly approaching and I'm really not changing anything about my fitness routine, my nutrition. We are keeping things where they are. This month, I am being flexible. Like if I need to do homework, more home workouts than not, that is fine. I'm really going to try front loading my weeks because the weekends are a little bit busier. So getting in my workouts, if I need to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will. Right. If I need to do it
Mhm.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, that's great. But we did get a little bit of heavier weights. So, like, if I need to do a home
Oh,
workout,
nice.
it gets the job done, right? We're not here
Hmm.
to break records every single workout. Sometimes it's just about consistency. So, I've got my walking
Hmm.
pad, I have weights, I have
Hmm.
bands. I can get a good workout in my house if I have literally 20 minutes because I don't know. I've already been feeling overwhelmed with wedding stuff, and I can just imagine it gets a little bit more stressful as we get closer. So I'm giving myself the primary plan and the secondary plan of like, primary plan is getting to the gym, doing 3 to 4 workouts in the gym. If I need to do my workouts at home, that's also okay because I'm more concerned with getting it done than having it be exactly perfect. And nutrition is
Yep.
never really that hard for me. I think it's just been, I think people grab one thing is easier for them. Working
Hmm.
out's easier, or steps are easier, or food's easier. And for me, food has always been pretty easy. So I'm just continuing to track. Again, I have a primary goal of macros. I hit my protein, carbs, and fats. My secondary goal is calories. I can do that. That's giving me options. That's giving me flexibility. That is easy. And it's a part of
Hmm.
just taking care of myself because I don't want to get stressed right now. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to be under eating or just eating a lot of garbage and feeling like crap.
Hmm.
Like, I'm
Hmm.
just trying to maintain the good feelings, stay
Hmm.
present, manage my stress as best as I can, and really be able to just enjoy the last couple of weeks because I don't know, there might be a little bit of like post-wedding blues after.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that's where she is. That's what we're doing.
Love that. No, I think those are all smart. And yeah, it's like I think people forget how much keeping those routines is like I was talking to someone in the DMs and she was saying like, "Oh, my priorities just shift. I had so much going on in
Mm,
my life that were causing me stress. I couldn't focus on and like nutrition or fitness." And it's like I think people like listen, as someone who went through as much stress as you go through, I get it. I definitely get it.
yeah.
But we forget that what adds or can take away from that stress is what we're doing to our body and if we're helping it like just maintain and feel good. Because when you do good for your body, you feel good and then you keep that going. And if you're not getting enough sleep, not getting enough water, not eating enough protein, under eating, you're going to be more stressed out. So, do you want to take like missing every single workout and not eating any food, only prioritizing wedding stuff? Like, it's not going to help anything. Like, we want to
Right.
make it easier for you and like still focusing on that stuff without it being like you're not beating yourself up. You're helping
Mhm.
yourself have lower stress in the end anyway.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. And I think it's just important to remind yourself that when you have a lot on your plate, you still deserve to be a priority.
Mhm.
And so if you let everything just like go to the wayside or you don't know how to manage it, then you do need to take a look at, well, what is my routine? What am I expecting myself to do? And adjusting those expectations because you still deserve to be a priority. And it's okay if your routine shifts, right? Like it's supposed to. We're not going to be robotic and doing the same thing every single day for the rest of our life with our health, our fitness.
Mhm.
Um, and Maddie and I have both gone through insanely stressful experiences in our life. And from my experience, I did not have the capacity to handle it like I would have liked to, but I also know that it was the biggest teacher that I had to
Mhm.
hopefully in the future have a couple of more tools in my tool belt because shit is going to hit the fan. It's like I don't like to put that bad energy out there, but it's life. Like shit is always going to come at you unexpectedly
Mhm.
because we can't control things. But what you can control and what you can really have confidence with is having tools, not just for your physical health, but your mental health, having things in place. So the theme of my goals for September is full body health. We are full bodying the health.
I
Do you
love
have any
that.
September goals?
Um, let's see. Get situated, like
Yes.
get the essentials. Just get more grounded because I'm someone that visual clutter makes it hard for me to work, and like we still need to work, obviously, and
Yeah.
get stuff done. So I've been doing like I'll do like 15 minutes here, work for a couple hours, do like 15 minutes. Like this weekend, I'm putting so much work in to where like this will all be cleaned up and I'll at least like like right now I don't have a ton of storage in the bathroom, but I have a ton of cabinets in the kitchen. So
Yeah.
I have boxes I'm reusing and like putting in all the extra stuff I don't need
Yeah.
and putting it up there. So it's just giving me space, giving me breathing room. I'm gonna order all of the immediate things I need, like storage for the bathroom, my bed, stuff like that. But just getting situated. Why do I feel like they're Oh, your wedding. Enjoy that. Enjoy the wedding. I'm like, what's something else I'm
Like,
doing?
what is happening?
The symphony I'm excited about.
That's super
Spending
fun.
Yeah, I have three girlfriends I want to see next month. I'm seeing them tonight too for girls' night. Um, what else? I've been doing my workouts, but like just not feeling very like not what is the word? Like they've just been like because of moving, because of this, because of that. They've been
Mm,
very haphazardy. I feel like I haven't been very focused when I work out. So
mm.
this weekend I'm like putting my workouts into a spreadsheet so I can see it and not feel like I'm just like haphazardly working out. Like I like having the plan. I like having it
Yes.
like in front of me, and joining a new gym. It was a little discombobulating. We could talk about that next episode. Oh, I just have a list of things we were going to talk about. I'll have to add that to the list, joining a
Well, we
new
just
gym.
had like a lot of other really great things to talk about. And the beauty of
Yeah.
it is that a lot of the things that you were sending me for like those TikToks last night are evergreen and
Yeah.
they're always going to be beneficial. So we'll make sure we hit them with our next
Yes.
episode.
100%. So yeah, getting situated, feeling good about the space
Mm,
I'm in, getting my new routine. That will be nice once I'm not, living out of boxes.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I talked about health, spend time with my friends. Yeah, I feel like those are like my big goals. Like just get
Yeah.
situated with life. And then October will be here. Oh, we're going to talk about that. September is going to be here. When you're listening to this, it's already here. But for us right now, we're recording before September. But that's my goal right now. Enjoy and declutter and thrive. Begin to thrive.
You are thriving.
I am thriving right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Fully thrive.
Fully
Thrive on
thrive.
a new,
No, just thrive. I'm going to continue to thrive.
continue to
Speak it
thrive.
into the
Yes.
present. Oh my God.
Because
You
it's
guys,
happening right now.
we have a guest episode coming this month that is going to rock your fucking world. And we will
It's
talk about
still
it. We'll
rocking my
debrief.
world.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like my world has been
It,
rocked continually. We will talk
yes.
about it in the next episode. The next episode, you guys, is our guest episode. We will do a debrief after that episode. It's fucking killer. You guys are gonna love it.
Mhm.
If we're talking about setting goals and being intentional, you can't miss that episode.
No, we cover. I'm just so excited. And to give you a little like preview, they're called Inspired Delusions. Look them up. They're everywhere. I freaking love them. They're like, this girl is crazy. No, they didn't say that. But I'm so excited. So, want me to take us
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening and watching Kind of Hot, Kind of Healthy. Please make sure to subscribe, give us a 5-star review, share this with your girlfriend who needs her reality TV recaps. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere where you can stream podcasts. Tap the link below if you have comments on Millie Bobbie Brown. Correct? That's her full
Millie
name.
Bobby Brown. Do you sleep naked or clothed? Do you eat in bed? And when I say eat in bed, are you like civilized alley? Because I'm not like getting crumbs everywhere. Like, don't get it twisted.
We're
Or
not.
are you judgmental like Madison?
Shut up, bitch. Bye.
Bye.